What new players? Who gives a shit about Halo in 2021? Explain to me. Explain to me why anyone should give a fuck. It's the same as every fucking other game, you fucking idiot. You just made the game irrelevant by making it the same as every other fucking piece. Why play Halo fucking Infinite when you can just play COD Warzone? With millions of people playing that shit. It's the same fucking game. It's a Call of Duty clone with a battle pass. Go play Call of Duty, it's the same fucking game. You didn't fucking do anything to make it fucking decent.
Since you guys voted for another Halo Infinite centered video, I decided to make one, and today we'll be looking at a highly requested video. But before we do that, I want to address the Joker response to my video and Rocket Sloth from them on Twitter. Now, the first response was a Chad response, and Luke, you have my respect. But on the other hand, we have the cringe virgin over emotional train wreck response, and the dude that made that response definitely does not have my respect. But if you guys don't like the video after I've spent 43 minutes watching this shitty video North Koreans use for torture, then I'll still continue to make more Halo Infinite videos because that ad revenue be fire. And I've gone through the effort of cutting up the video to points I actually want to respond to instead of responding to the entire 43 minutes of it, since I can't be asked to respond to the entire video. So without further delay, I'll let the video play.
xGLLx here, back again for another video. It's time once again to enter the realms of madness with another update from 343 Industries. It's reality check time, guys. I'm sorry. What is this 58k likes? What is this 400,000 views? What is going on here? I'm sorry. People have fell for the hype once again. And then 2 weeks later, the game's gonna have no population.
Yeah bro, Halo Infinite's multiplayer, which is free to play and offers one of the best battle pass systems, is definitely going to die after 2 weeks of it being out. That makes so much sense.
The same shit happened with Halo 5. Are you all crazy? Look at the comments, right? Number one comment is Late Night Gaming. A man that defended Halo 5.
Oh, the shock horror. Not someone defending Halo 5. God forbid someone has a different taste in video games than you. It's almost like that game's multiplayer was extremely popular and you know your boy had to use Halo 5 gameplay for the video. Personally, I think Halo 5's multiplayer is good, but it's not a great Halo multiplayer game. And the campaign is, well, shockingly bad to be honest.
And now he's defending bots in multiplayer.
Would you prefer to have dead lobbies in the training facility in private matches or something? I really don't see how someone could have a problem with them adding bots.
Bots in Halo multiplayer. How can you defend that shit? How does that make sense? How do they fucking work? We haven't seen an example of them yet. Maybe there's an example of them in here.
I find it highly unlikely that he's never played a game with bots in it, and even if he hasn't, how the fuck does he not know that AIs exist? Like, what the fuck do you mean, how will they work? They'll work the same as they do in most other shooters.
What fucking other games have bots in multiplayer?
Pretty much any COD game, CSGO, Team Fortress 2, both the Star Wars Battlefront EA games, and I'm pretty sure some Battlefield games have bots in them, plus tons more games have bots in them. This is not an uncommon thing, and I really don't see the issue with them giving players the option to add bots in custom matches. It's such a non-issue, and in fact, it's not a fucking issue. This is only a positive.
Well, Gears of War does, but that's on a level base. You don't have people jumping around and stuff in Gears. And they're still dumb as fuck. Fortnite has fucking bots, right?
Good job for answering your own question.
Why are we backfilling with fucking bots in multiplayer? Okay, that sucks. Yeah, here we go again. Late Night Gaming, a fake Halo fan, praising something that no one asked for and no one cares about.
God, imagine wanting to play custom lobbies with bots and have bots in training rooms. How horrible of 343 to improve custom lobbies. Honestly though, I do not see how them adding bots is an issue. At this point, he's just looking for things to be offended by where there aren't things to be offended by. Which is a very, very common trend amongst these Halo fan channels that claim to love the franchise but they hate everything to do with it.
Halo is back how? It's Halo 5 gameplay.
If you actually watched the video, then you would know that it barely resembles Halo 5 or 4 for that matter. It looks like a mix of Halo 3 and Reach, and it sure as hell doesn't look anything like Halo 5 in the slightest.
The battle pass will never be taken away from you. I've waited years to hear this in the industry. I'm sorry, Why are we having battle passes? What happened with, you know, normal DLC?
Because the multiplayer will be free to play. Why in God's name would you ever want multiplayer content locked behind paywalls instead of having it for free whilst 343 Industries makes money from battle passes in the most consumer friendly way possible to cover the cost of adding new content? I'm genuinely starting to think this guy doesn't know that Halo Infinite's multiplayer will be free to play.
What happened with, you know, Halo Reach, one of the greatest games ever, or Halo 2, one of the greatest games ever, where you just had DLC?
Why does this guy want to give 343 more money when he clearly hates them? Is he this brain dead to the point he doesn't realize Halo Infinite is free to play and the battle passes save him money?
No, fuck that. We're having battle passes. Make it free to play.
What the fuck? This guy knows that the game is free to play and for some reason hates the optional battle passes that quite literally save him money since he doesn't need to buy map packs anymore.
Quality experience there.
Well, we can finally agree on something. 343 saving me money is definitely a quality experience. Although I'm more tempted than ever to buy the battle pass after watching his video just to piss the guy off.
@man shilling for Joe Staten. Joe Staten's completely sold out, man. Why is it one of 343i's best moves? What has he done? The game is still Halo 5.
How exactly does Joe Staten going to work at 343 to help them fix Halo make him a sellout? If you consider that being a sellout, then pretty much anyone who has a job is a sellout in your logic.
What has he achieved? What, so he can damage control for 343? The game is still Halo 5 gameplay.
I don't think I'll ever be able to comprehend why this guy is talking about the gameplay when he hasn't even watched it yet.
It's a fact. On and on and on.
No shit, when a gameplay trailer is good then people will enjoy it and comment positive things. You'd think this would be common sense, but sadly it isn't for this guy.
Let's check out the video.
Fucking finally.
Just the feeling of like being in a firefight and hearing the click of the gun, throwing it down, grabbing one off the wall.
Oh, for fuck's sake, of course the audio quality is awful. Honestly don't know why I expected anything different.
Any pistol across any of the games. Whatever gun allows me to feel the most like John Wick, I am there.
Remember.
There you go, guys. There you go, guys. That's why the pistol is like a fucking pistol, not out of Halo, because someone wanted to feel like John Wick.
I can't believe someone could be so pathetic to the point they sound like they're on the verge of tears because someone said they like feeling like John Wick when using pistols in video games. My faith in humanity is beyond repair at this point.
Wide open, vehicle infused kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modern...
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're taking Halo 5. You're taking Halo 5. It's the same gameplay. Because someone's already told me there's ADS in the game on the assault rifles before I even watched the video. You've got ADS, you've got clamber, you've probably got infinite sprint, you've got a grappling hook that shoots up to the sky and you fall back down. I'm sorry, that's not fucking Halo, is it? It's fucking Halo 5. It's Call of Duty. It's a Call of Duty clone. It's Call of Duty controls. L trigger aiming. It's not Halo, is it? Stop lying.
Call of Duty didn't invent those control layouts. They're industry standard because guess what? They're far superior and far better than what Halo used to have for its controls. Also, no shit you can aim down sights. That's why guns have sights. Why shouldn't you be able to use the sights you can visibly see on your guns? It's not like it fundamentally changes anything to do with the game, and frankly you won't always be using ADS 24/7 because it cuts down your FOV.
Year after year.
Year after year.
For me, working through this multiplayer of this game...
Okay, so Destiny said there was a 10-year plan, and now we've got a guy that worked on the original Destiny telling us there's a 10-year plan! There wasn't a 10-year plan in Destiny! It didn't happen! You lie! You said it, you worked on Destiny, a game that had a quote-unquote 10-year plan. Now, Halo Infinite's got a quote-unquote 10-year plan. Same bullshit! Same fucking guy telling us the same shit on a different game.
Believe it or not, both 343 and Bungie aren't the same developers, and unlike Bungie when Destiny 1 came out, 343 do not have the room to be making false statements. Also, as much as I hate modern Bungie, they didn't lie about Destiny having a 10-year plan. They just changed the plan by making some of the content into Destiny 2 instead of having shit tons of DLC for Destiny 1. And where exactly did 343 say they had a 10-year plan in that clip anyway?
The toughest challenge, I think, was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but
The legacy's gone. It's over. You killed it with Halo 5. It's gone. How can you respect the legacy of what came before you by making a free-to-play piece of shit game with microtransactions? Where's the fucking logic? How do you respect anything when you just shit all over it? Hey, basically took Halo 3, took the disc out of the tray, threw it on the floor and took a shit on it. That's what fucking Halo Infinite is. There's no... What the fuck? Halo 3, where's the microtransactions? None.
Yeah, because it wasn't free to play.
The vision of Arena was
Yeah. This totally happens. I've seen this happen in fucking Halo 3, where people just hook into the fucking ceiling and jump on people. Yeah, that totally happens in Halo 3. Yeah. I've seen that so many fucking times in Halo 3. Yeah. Yeah, there's equipment in Halo 3 that does shit like that. Yeah, totally.
It shouldn't be this hard for someone to figure out that they're on about the baseline gameplay of Halo Infinite, when referring to how it will be like Halo 3.
It was all about a tight experience.
There you go, Call of Duty shotgun, shoots from miles away.
Has this guy never played a Halo game before? That shotgun looks fine and I don't see much of a difference between that shotgun and any shotgun I've used in a Halo game before. The only major difference is that I can see the bullets easier, and they are in close combat there. Acting like it's a sniper is just plain stupid, because you can literally see that it isn't.
Halo is really about...
I'm not going to repeat myself again, but this is ridiculous.
fair and balanced starts. So everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip.
You said that about Halo 5. Halo 5 had fair and balanced starts. Where did that get the game? The game fucking died. You lost half the fucking sales and player base fell off a cliff. How the fuck does that make any sense? Oh, even starts. What? Why are you talking about that?
He's talking about it because people were worried that Halo Infinite would be like Halo 4, which didn't have an even playing field thanks to it copying every other shooter at the time and adding loadouts.
It doesn't matter if you make Halo fucking of Duty if it has even starts or not. It's still Halo of Duty.
The reason why Halo 4 was nicknamed Halo of Duty was because of how the loadout system removed the even playing field. Halo Infinite will not have loadout, so it definitely won't be another Halo of Duty, my guy.
And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging, it's about finding new toys and kind of...
No, it's about learning the fucking map and knowing where the shit is. You don't find shit, you know where it is. You've already fucking... You learn the map. And then it's fucking... There it is. Are you telling me in this game it's going to be like Battle Royale, where shit is just randomly in fucking lockers? It's not going to be fucking placed at fucking locations like an arena shooter where you have to fight over shit? It's just going to be like, oh, there's a fucking thing here. It might contain this weapon. No, it might contain that weapon, like a Battle Royale. Yeah, that... Surely fucking not, man.
I genuinely cannot comprehend how someone can look at someone playing Halo Infinite going to a specific point on the map to pick up a gun, and then come to the conclusion that Halo Infinite's multiplayer will be like a battle royale. He's literally finding ways to complain about them doing what he wants them to do by poorly attempting to twist what they're saying. The guy literally said the same thing as him with different words and he still got in a hissy fit over it.
True to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen yet?
Equipment is back, but equipment is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills.
I'm sorry, that just took a while to sink in.
I don't think anyone is surprised by that, buddy.
He got a hammer across the map with a fucking...
We ask questions to ourselves of...
I ask
really
questions.
Want to push
I ask
things
questions.
That are true to Halo, but what are the things that fans haven't seen
He's
yet?
going to hook a hammer from a mile away. He's going to hook a hammer from a mile away.
Before he tries to twist this shit, I want to show you something from the gameplay reveal that happened last year, which I highly doubt 343 have changed because it would cause some balancing issues. Notice how the grapple hook has a cooldown. Well, right after this clip of his we just saw, he unsurprisingly tries to twist it into them stopping players fighting over weapons.
What happened to fighting over power weapons? How you fight over something and you can hook it from a mile away? The only way to do that before was to fucking throw a plasma grenade, which took fucking skill, because you had to fucking arc it perfectly, and you had to plan the trajectory perfectly so you could fucking get it. Now, and everybody saw you do that because it was a big loud noise. It was like kaboom. Someone was like, oh shit. He's just jacked the sniper with a grenade. Now it's just, oh, just hook it. Just hook it. Oh, it's just a power up. Yeah, it's the most OP thing I've seen in the fucking game. Are you fucking kidding me? It's only an armor ability. It's not fucking... Fuck off.
My man really just smacked his desk because of the grapple hook. It has a cooldown for fuck's sake, and if you watch last year's gameplay footage you can clearly see that. And this won't at all take away from players fighting over power weapons in a major way, since number 1, the grapple hook has a cooldown, and number 2, you can still kill people to get the power weapons anyway.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic power-ups like the overshield and the active camouflage, for this title what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory.
You are kidding me. Did he just say that? Did Del Hoye just say you can pick up an overshield, but only use it when you choose to fucking use it? Is there anything more OP than that? Have you any idea how broken that is? So I'm being shot. Hey, boom, I've got an overshield now. Fuck everybody.
If you literally just watch the clip, you can see that isn't how it works. There is a delay between when the overshield is used and when it activates, and this is literally explained in 343's video. Plus, if anything, that balances the overshield way more than previous games have.
If you haven't used it, and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield, and then they can take it, use it for themselves.
But they won't kill you, will they? Because as soon as you get a fucking little love tap on your shoulder, you're gonna hit the button.
I wish I was joking, but all I have to do to disprove this guy's argument right now is continue playing the clip, because right after the guy kills the player who tried to use his overshield before it activated.
That to me is very legacy, but we took the...
Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Tank is inbound.
We have
Oh, that is so fucking annoying. What the fuck, really? So you don't just start the game and then your weapons, the shit's there and it spawns, and then you fucking take the Banshee, and then you either get it blown up or you blow up their Banshee or you get hit with the laser or whatever, and it's a fucking match at the beginning. No, shit drops off in the middle of the fucking game. It's like, oh, look, something's being dropped in, and then it's like fucking, I don't know, Call of Duty care packages or something where shit drops in the middle of the game. What the fuck, man?
All 343 have done is change how vehicles respawn during matches. Instead of them popping up out of thin air, they now drop out of Pelicans, and I am once again left asking myself, how the fuck is this a negative thing for Halo Infinite?
Down to the individual armor pieces, so your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization offerings.
Oh, hell yeah. Weapon
Vehicles
skins.
have a huge pool of customization.
Buy that shit now.
We support customization in
Customization,
the game.
Blue
Players can do the same
Warthogs.
thing on HaloWaypoint.com, as well
Yeah.
as the Halo Waypoint app.
The player
Awesome.
also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want
With
the
real
Spartan
money.
to represent the
Well, no fucking shit.
How else is 343 meant to make money off of Halo Infinite's free-to-play multiplayer? They aren't a fucking charity, my guy. Would you prefer they lock actual weapons, maps, and new equipment behind a paywall instead of offering a completely optional battle pass which only contains cosmetic items?
They can
The
change
player
their
that
body
now
type
has no money that
and
you
their
robbed in
voice,
blind
as well
for
as
shit that he
choose
could get free in
prosthetics for
other
the first
games.
time.
Coatings offer us a
shit that
unique
was free in
opportunity
Reach.
to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before.
Yeah, but I've got to
Coming at
pay
this
for it.
from
It's not
a
free.
mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes.
No, but there's
very important
microtransactions.
that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization.
Yeah, with real
We
money.
have a variety of
Buying
ways
battle
to
passes.
do that.
Yes, because guess what? You aren't buying the game, so they need to make money to run the game. And the most consumer-friendly way to do that is through cosmetics. But somehow offering one of the most, if not the most consumer-friendly version of a battle pass is a terrible thing, according to this guy.
First off is the battle pass.
The Halo
There you go.
Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I
Yeah,
mean
you
by
can
that
always
is
spend the
once you
money.
buy it, it's yours and it does not.
Once you buy it with real
In
money.
future seasons,
Once you
can
buy it with real
purchase
money.
full battle passes as well
Once
as
you buy it
recruit
with real
battle
money.
pass and choose
Is he having a fucking stroke or something?
which battle pass to put your progression towards.
I don't want any of them because I'm not buying that shit, you fucking
You're never gonna be
dweeb.
confused about where things
And that's the great thing about cosmetic microtransactions. You don't have to fucking buy them. They don't affect your gameplay at all and are entirely optional.
If you can unlock something in the battle pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
Yeah, guess who said that? The Coalition down at Gears of War said that at fucking launch, and the same jabronis are working on this fucking game, and they fucking went back on that, so you're gonna do the same fucking thing, so fuck you.
Ah yes, a different studio does something, so this studio is going to as well. 10 out of 10 solid logic right here, boys.
Stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores. And that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
Or buy it with real money, obviously.
This guy is so delusional to the point he can't grasp the idea of 343 Industries giving players some free cosmetic items to unlock. How is it even possible for someone to become this much of a delusional anti-343 YouTuber?
When we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only
What? So what? What if you dip your toe in and then it's shit and then you fucking leave?
Then just don't play the game. You literally lose nothing by dipping your toes in and trying the game out. Thanks to the fact it's free to play. If you hate it that much, which you obviously will because no matter how good the game is, you'll still hate it, then go play the Master Chief Collection instead. Not every game has to be specifically tailored to you, and I'm glad they don't, because if they were, then every game would be in a terrible state, since you try to criticize anything and everything while simultaneously failing every single time.
barriers, and even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make...
Why does that excite new players?
Because they'll be able to play on more systems and carry their progression across, meaning they won't have to restart when moving between their Xbox and their PC. Plus, if they have an Xbox or PC and not both, then they're able to play with their friends on different platforms. And who the fuck doesn't like crossplay? I feel like I'm talking to a toddler if not a baby at this point with the way I'm having to mother the guy through every simple concept his brain somehow can't comprehend.
And also, you're putting it on 7-year-old hardware, which means the game's going to be fucking fail. Because it's fucking on 7-year-old piece of shit Xbox One hardware for no fucking reason.
This is some big brain logic if I've ever seen it. Halo Infinite supporting more platforms and therefore having more potential customers and subsequently more players thanks to that now means it's going to fail. I mean, goddamn, with logic like that, I have no idea why people disliked his video so much.
Get started for the first time.
There you go,
weapon roles to
Clamber.
practice with
Hooray.
specific
I love how these people get triggered over a super soldier being able to run and being able to climb up a ledge. The length they'll go to poorly criticize Halo is laughable.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can.
But you only listen to people on Twitter who are a bunch of fanboy idiots. You don't listen to real players because you wouldn't be making Halo 5.5, would you? Because the majority of the player base doesn't want Halo fucking 5.5. Fact.
If 343 were listening to people like you, then they wouldn't be making another Halo game, because if they listened to you, we'd get another game with the experience of a shooter from the early 2000s, which is not even close to what the majority of people want. And if you unironically think you speak for the community, you're 100% wrong, and your like to dislike ratio should have caused you to figure that out. But considering how your comprehension skills have been in earlier parts of the video, I highly doubt you'll realize this.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content that they're able to create.
Forge that's not coming at launch because it's a live service game, right?
With theater, watching streamers go out.
Theater that's not coming at launch because it's a live service game, right?
He's struggling so hard to criticize the multiplayer overview to the point he's trying to predict the future based on nothing but his own deluded presumptions. You can't make this shit up.
And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as...
Yeah, new stuff in the works already that wasn't ready for when the game was ready now, even though the game's been delayed a year. So if this game is unfinished now, how bad was it a year ago?
At this point, I think he might be blind. They just showed him one of the new things they've been working on and he didn't even notice because her 343 bad.
Game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just gonna...
Launch is just the beginning because it's a live service piece of shit, free to play, garbage, battle pass driven, bullshit microtransaction foot fest that I want no fucking part of.
I've never seen someone so angry over getting free content, thanks to there being a battle pass that is one of the most consumer friendly versions of battle passes for 343 to make money off of. 343 could solve world hunger and he would definitely find a way to complain.
Able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far. And
well, you haven't listened to mine. You know, I've made fucking 200 videos, but whatever.
Why on earth would they listen to some nobody on YouTube who consistently gets ratioed on all of his Halo videos? They aren't going to listen to someone who is straight up hated by their community.
The shield animation still looks shit. Hardly any gameplay again.
Wait, what? There's been a consistent showcase of gameplay throughout the multiplayer overview. There's no way he isn't blind. I refuse to believe a human being can be this ignorant.
They keep showing the grappling hook because they put all the eggs in the grappling hook basket because they think it's so fucking cool, even though that's like 1% of the game. And even if it was cool, who would care about that? It's still Halo 5 gameplay. Amazing. So fucking done with this fucking shit, man. So fucking done with free-to-play garbage fucking games, man. Fuck off with your bullshit free-to-play live service trash game. Fuck off.
Well, thank God for that. We have finally reached the end of that truly painful video. And I mean, I am basically dead at this point. I hate myself for making this video and I would definitely hate myself even more if somehow it flops. Because goddamn, I know for a fact this is going to end up being one long ass video. So with all that being said, I have no idea how you managed to make it this far, but please, for the love of God, do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment so that I will see you all in my next video.